What up, people? We are in the building. So we're going to start off with some quick riddles, icebreakers. If you know the answer, put it in the comment section. Welcome to 21 Questions. I am your host, Icy, and we're going to have an amazing time today with the young boss, CEO, London J. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. Going to be amazing. So to start off, as you just welcome people in, we're going to have a quick icebreaker. So if you know the answer on the screen, type it in the comment section. Let's get it. 21 questions. This is the Sit Downs Instagram live Insta Live series where we get guests on and we ask them as many questions as possible within the allotted time. Each guest has one pass card. If they use that pass card, they don't win their prize. But if they make it all the way through without using the card, they win a prize. What's the prize today? I need to actually to get the prize for today. Actually just get the prize for today. I totally forgot about that. And welcome everybody. Oyin, welcome. Can we talk in a building? Who else we got? Mrs. Apinen, welcome. Quenchella, I hope I said that right. Ellie Tanya Met. Wow. I'm saying hello. If you know the answer to the question on the screen, just type it in the comment section. This is 21 questions and I am your host, Icy. All right. If this is your first time here, welcome. You are part of the 21 question family. And if you're watching this on repeat, hello and welcome. Thank you for checking us out. We're going to have an amazing time tonight with London J. If you want to follow anything I'm doing, I'm going to put my little @ in the comment section. If you want to follow, that's ICIE Music. Oh, you said, come on, you can get it. So guys, if you're just joining us, the question on the screen, let's see if you can get that. Quick icebreaker. How many seconds in a year, if there are 365 days in a year, 52 weeks in a year, 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week? The question is, how many seconds in a year? Amani, welcome. How you doing? Hope you're well. So I'll give you guys a few minutes and then we're going to jump into the live. Come on, who knows the answer to this? Someone's got to know the answer to this question. How many seconds in a year? Might even give out some tickets to the next event. So trying to see when that is. We got Corona. Mrs. Apinen said, God knows. I'm sure God knows, and I'm sure somebody in this live knows as well. How many seconds in a year? Give it a few more minutes. We got Ramel in the building. Love that voiceover, amazing. Ramel, let's see if you know the answer to this. How many seconds in a year? CT, thank you for joining us. Let's see if you know the answer. How many seconds in a year? Jason Graham, thank you for joining us. Tell us how many seconds in a year. Who knows this? Someone's got to know the answer to this. One more minute. Welcome to 21 Questions. I am your host, ICIE. Denise, welcome. Let's see if you know the answer on the screen. How many seconds in a year? This is 21 Questions. Rio, welcome. In the building. Come on, somebody's got to know the answer to this. If you know the answer, even have a guess, throw it in the comment section. Hey. All right, this one's proven hard. This one's proven difficult. Let's go for this one. Name the only tree you can hold in your hand. What's the only tree you can hold in your hand? Jason, no, that wasn't the answer. We had 50,000. No. Ellie said, I think. You're too low, Ramel. You're too low. Let's go on to the next question. Name the only tree you can hold in your hand. Only tree. Bonsai. No, Ramel. Sorry. Yeah. Welcome, guys. 21 questions. Let's see if you can get this one. What is the only tree you can hold in your hand? This is the biggest clue, actually. Seska, welcome. The only tree you can hold in your hand. This is a big, big clue. What I'm doing to the screen right now. Right now. Palm tree. Come on, Seska. Come on down. Yes. A palm tree. That's the only tree you can hold in your palm tree. Palm tree. You get it. All right, guys. Welcome to 21 Questions. We're in the building, man. I am your host, IC. And if you do not know by now, this is the platform that we do for the sit down. And because of Corona, we kind of moved on to Insta Live. Big up G-Fresh in the building. We've moved into Insta Live, and we are just making sure that we're catering to the people in a different way. So this is why we're doing our 21 Questions platform. Let me get everything up here. All right, we are live in the building. Join us, tell a friend to tell a friend. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is welcome on board an audacious, amazing young boss, young CEO, London J. She has come on and started up an amazing lip gloss business. And she's going to be telling us a bit about how she's found that, how that's been for her. So without further ado, I'm going to invite her on. Can we have a clap in the comment section? Clap in the comment section. Let's get it. All right. So let's get that on. All right, we're just connecting. Anybody got the lip gloss? London in the building. Hey, we got G-Fresh in the building as well. Good to see you.
Big up.
London, how are you doing, London?
I'm okay.
Yeah, don't worry, we're going to be easy on you. You got nothing to fear. You got a lot of your fans and followers in the building. And so my name is Icy, and we are just celebrating you. Like, we love what you've done. It's just been amazing to just see. It's funny, we see a lot of your growth through your father's Instagram, and just seeing from like a young child to where you're going now. And so I remember I saw the post that he put up about you starting your business. And I was just like, man, a round of applause, please. Just a round of applause, because it's beautiful to just see you grow in this way. And I thought, let's get you on. Let's shout about Pretty Little Glosses. Let's get it further out there. Selling out 3 times. Can we make some noise? Woo! Sold out 3 times. And, you know, and a lot of companies in like the pandemic, they're struggling to sell out once. So we just want to find out a bit more about how it started for you and how you've kind of experienced it. Is that okay?
It's okay.
All right. So we're going to give you 21 questions. It might be less than that, but the whole aim of it is to just find out a bit about yourself and a bit more about your business. Now, you have 1 pass card. So if there's a question you don't want to answer, you just say pass. All right. But if you don't use your pass card, you do win a prize at the end. Now, I'm looking around my room for this prize. So we'll see by the end if I can figure out this prize. But you're going to win a prize. All right. So the first section we're going to do is a quick fire session. All right. And this is, you've got 5 minutes to answer these questions as quick as possible. You don't need to think about it. Just answer them as they come to your head. So first question is, London, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is lobster.
Oh, big upset. Favorite food. I love it. That's the creme de la creme. Who inspires you the most?
My parents, my family, and
Nice.
most of the women like around me.
Beautiful. Love it. Love it. When are you the happiest? When is London the happiest?
When I'm with my family and when I'm at home, like with everyone.
Yeah. So are you more like a home person? You like to just kind of stay home? Okay. Cool. What gets you angry though?
Oh, I don't really know. Not many things.
Yeah.
People being rude, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
All right. No worries. What's your favorite item in your wardrobe?
Oh, I don't know. What's my favorite item?
Like something you would always reach for.
Oh, I have this top with my favorite. It's a jumper that has my favorite TV show on it from Netflix.
Okay.
My favorite TV show. It says Pretty Little Liars, and I wear that a lot.
Okay, wonderful. What is, or no, actually, when do you feel like the most confident as a person?
When I'm at school and like when I'm with my friends and people just know and that, yeah.
Okay, so like among your friends, that's when you're like most confident, most comfortable. What would you say is your favorite music artist at the moment?
Oh, my favorite music artist, Cardi B.
Okay, favorite song from Cardi?
Oh, I like it.
Okay, can you give us a little of the chorus?
Oh, oh,
Don't be shy
I
now.
don't want to sing it.
I like what?
No,
I like.
I'll rap the first bit. No, I like dollars. I like diamonds. I like
Come on.
diamond. I like $1,000,000 bills. Where's my pen? I'm signing. So yeah.
Come on, all right. We might move into music a bit as well. How do you kind of behave when what's your reaction when when you're stressed out? What's your immediate kind of reaction as a person?
I get very frustrated. And
Yeah.
I like to just be alone.
Yeah.
I get angry easily.
Yeah.
When?
You said you would try to meditate or something.
Yeah, we tried. I tried to meditate. It didn't work. I'm not good at being quiet.
You said it didn't work. Not for you, no. Okay, no problem. If you won £8 million, what would you do? You won it today, right now. Let's say this was a big setup, just to say you won £8 million. What would you do with it? Go.
I would save like half of it. I'd give like $1 million to charity.
Yeah.
And I would share the other 3 million with all my family and friends.
All your family and friends. How long do those friends have to have known you for?
To be like a true friend, like I know if they're a true friend.
Say again.
If I know that they're like a true friend.
Okay.
So I'll know.
So not people that you just started to do an Insta live with.
No.
No. Okay. Just making sure. What's your happiest childhood memory that you kind of always kind of have in the back of your mind?
When me and my cousin, when we were younger, put on his wigs, went to the park and told people that it was our real hair. And then when they fell off, we told them, truth is we have like really tiny short hair and that's why we had to wear them.
That's why I had to wear the wig.
Yeah.
There you go. That's imagination right there. All right, we've got 48 seconds on the clock. The next question is, what is the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? Just spur the moment.
I don't know. What's the most spontaneous thing I've ever done? I don't know.
The business, really. That was kind of.
It was something in the back of my mind that I think I'm doing, definitely, but I don't know. Okay. I can't think of anything.
No, that's cool. Last one on the docket is, what drives you? What kind of motivates you as a person?
When people are like, not praising me, but like they're praising me and they're encouraging me. And then when I like see other people, like other independent women doing like something, it will like make me feel like I should do something.
Keep it, yeah. Love it. Thank you so much. You have passed so far the 5 minute. That was just a quick fire 5 minute. So well done for that. All right, cool. So let's get into it. I want to really learn a bit more about this business, because I think it's just a beautiful thing to do. I know a lot of people say for like such a young age, but just as a young person starting off your business, I think it's an awesome thing, especially in this pandemic. So I want to ask, what made you actually like pursue the idea? Because lots of people have ideas, but they just remain ideas. What made you actually go all the way through with it?
Well, I saw people in like quarantine, they were like making their own businesses with different. So it kind of inspired me to like decide to do this. And then I saw like all these women around me, they like all my family, they were like, they have their own businesses, they're doing their stuff, and like that definitely inspired me, and I decided that I should do it. But there's nothing else like in quarantine to do, so there's nothing stopping me from doing it. So I decided.
No, I love that. I love that, because I mean, you could have just been just chilling at home and that's fine. But to actually make use of the period and make use of the time, like, we salute you for that. And what made you choose lip gloss as a product? Again, because you could have chosen any product, you know, in the world.
Like in school, everyone knows me because I like wear lip gloss all the time. Like that's my signature thing.
Yeah.
So I definitely like that was something like something I should. It just suited me as a person.
I love that. Yeah, yeah. Is there a particular brand that you look to, or that's like your favorite brand that you go to?
There's not like a specific brand. I do get my lip glosses from a lot of places, but I like the Claire's lip glosses, and now I like PLG lip glosses.
I love it. That's the #1 lip gloss in the building. Would you look to like branch out and do different products alongside putting lip glosses?
I definitely do want to do other lip gloss, like other lip things, like lip balm or lip scrubs, and like like lip care and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. Tell me about the actual. Now you talk about making it yourself, and that's what is a big like USP about what you do. Did you have to learn about the science of making lip gloss and putting all the chemicals together? How did you do that?
So I looked at other lip gloss pages to see like what they used or if there's anything I needed in particular. So, and then I also watched videos on how to like make them and just know how to do it. So I wasn't doing anything wrong, or, you know, I didn't want to hurt anyone from anyone.
I love it. No, and is there any particular like flavor or scent that you haven't done yet, but it's coming?
I started with my 3 main ones, and then I added lots on. I definitely want to get some like fruity flavors and like different sweets, or like
No jello.
No what? No.
Jollof rice. We need a jollof rice.
You know what, London, that would be amazing. If you can make a plantain and a jollof and a red stew, if those 3, I will buy them forever.
But it doesn't really.
Oh, that would be lovely. I'd buy.
I love that. Okay. So the USP, I think that USP is smart, because obviously people like different tastes, people like different looks. How did you come up with that as a unique selling point, that people can customize their own styles and naming them especially?
Because originally it was something like all I did was lip. But then I realized if I bought a lip gloss, I would love to have my own customized lip that, like, I chose and it's mine. And like I decided to do that because it's something I would like. Like if I wanted to buy lip gloss, that was something I wanted in my lip gloss. Yeah.
And I think you, as a business person, you've done something that is very smart, is that you've stuck to what you actually like and what you authentically like connect with. You like lip gloss, so it's easy for you to sell it. You know the market, you know the product, you know the audience, and that is making it something to do that you love. Whereas me, I don't wear lip gloss, so I don't know a lot about it, but choosing something that you love, like, really gives it longevity and passion. Do you find yourself up late at night working on it?
Yeah. I am up till like 10 and my mum tells me that I do need to have like a point where I just stop for the day. Hard, because I just want to get everyone's orders done and just like so I work till very late.
Where do you get that kind of work ethic from?
I get it from like my dad. Obviously, I know that he works till like early hours of the morning. My mom does like her work until like 11, 12 o'clock. So it was like the drive was from like them and like
Yeah,
them.
I love it. So you sold out of your product 3 times over. What was it like? What was it? What was the feeling getting your first order through? Because you don't know if you don't really know if anyone's going to buy it or like it. What was that feeling for you when you saw ordered and it just came through on the email?
It was crazy. I said to my mom, like, people actually want my lip gloss.
Yeah.
Like, so happy because like it's like you started your own business and then like people want your business product, and it's just
Yeah.
like, I was so happy and so excited.
And then selling out, that must have been 10
It
times that feeling.
it was like crazy. I was so happy and so grateful, and I just couldn't believe it.
What then were the downsides to that? Because now you're selling out. Now you're going to be like, okay, I've got no more product. I need to keep up with the demand.
It's hard because I want to get everyone's orders done. I don't want to have to wait.
Yeah.
So I sell out. I want to get everyone's orders done. So I'm like, I just order it straight away. I order what I need just to get everyone's orders done for them.
What did you?
Oh, I ordered this huge lip gloss dispensing machine. It holds like I think like 5 liters. It's like a big machine, and then I pull the lever and then all the gloss comes out. So I in that to get it done quicker. And
that's what. Okay, so literally, this is mad. So you've got a dispenser in your house. So when when everyone needs it, you just literally pull the lever and you can go.
yeah,
Because it was too much.
Yeah.
doing it like slowly. So I decided that it was something I needed to get and invest in.
But once again, like this all, I mean, I only gave her, how much? I think £80 or something.
£60. It all came to 80.
Yeah, then I made her put in 20 of her own so that she had to focus, so she'd lose her own money at the same time she lost money. And then she obviously got overwhelmed with orders and then researched, found this machine, ordered it for a profit. After hearing that she couldn't get, what did you want to buy again with your money?
To buy myself a Burberry bag.
Oh my gosh, but you reinvested.
Daddy said no because I could buy it now, but I couldn't like afford it in the future, and I had to. It was about profit, so I just stayed, and I'm saving.
Nice. You know what? There's a lot of things that you are learning at such a early stage in age, or early stage in your business, that a lot of companies do not implement into their own business. That idea of, I've made profit, things are going well, but rather than eating that profit, let me reinvest into the actual business. That will make it even grow further, because you having that dispenser now, it makes it 10 times easier. I was looking at your Insta stories, and every few days you was at the letterbox. And it just, like you said, it helps make the customer, keep the customer happy. And you're someone who seems like you want for the customer what you would want for yourself. So if you ordered lip gloss from a company, you'd want it like that rather than waiting 2-3 weeks. And I love that on your, in your Instagram, you're very present as well. Was that a conscious decision as well? Because you could have been behind the scenes.
Yeah, I thought I'd just keep everyone up to date, just so they knew, like, because it was hard to get everyone's orders out and people were having to wait. So I wanted to tell them, give them an update so they didn't like think it wasn't coming. I just wanted, because like I would like for an update and for them to be posting and actively posting. I did buy a lip gloss or a product, and I would like to know where it is. So I definitely wanted to do that and get everyone knew where their lip gloss was and everything.
It's very, very effective. It's very effective because anybody following you knows that, like you said, they kept up to date. I know my lip gloss is coming. And when I was reading their comments, a lot of people were saying, don't worry about it. We'll wait, because they knew that you were there, you were present. You weren't just running off of their money. You were there delivering the product, and you were dealing, with the big demand. What has been What's been the hardest part of running a business so far?
The
Just
hard,
product.
the hard
Just get that placement in there.
was getting people to know me, and also when I did sell out, people were obviously asking where their lip gloss was. So that was hard for me to just like breathe and like make sure I was like ready and I was okay for like do everything, because like people were saying, oh, I ordered this, so I had to just like professionally answer the email or like say something. And then also people that I knew were obviously like, not everyone's going to be happy for you, so that was also hard, just like not taking it personally and brushing it.
Oh, so you had some haters? You had hate.
Just a bit, but it stopped. Like it was only like a little bit, but it's fine. It was fine.
Oh, I don't. Okay, well, I'll tell my dogs to just to stay back then, because you know, if we gotta let them off the leash, then we gotta let them off the leash. How many takes do you have to do for your videos?
They like a lot.
Your camera mode must be full.
Sometimes like I'll just randomly start laughing in the middle of like filming when we're filming it. So it's hard. We literally have the same videos so many times, and but eventually we get it, and it's good and how I wanted it to be.
Yeah, and I love that you're so in control, like creatively as well. And I think don't lose that. Do not lose that as it scales, as it gets bigger, as much as you can, because you're gonna have to start delegating authority and hiring people in. But keep that creative control, because it keeps it pretty little glosses. It really keeps it the way you want it. How did you come up with the slogan? You do you, boo.
It was just something that like came to me, because obviously I know that like I did get the hate, and I was like, you know, like I'm gonna just be myself and do it how I want, and that's how I want like younger girls to think. Like it's not about everyone else; it's about what you like, how you are, like that you're happy and that you're being yourself. Because I didn't want to just be like two different people on camera and then in real life. I wanted to like everyone to be the same and like be themselves.
Brilliant. That was amazing.
You know, bringing in your father, like for G-Fresh for yourself, I have to personally, and I think I messaged you it, but I have to personally say a massive thank you, because I've got a 1-year-old, 1 year and 3 months, and prior to that, I was very apprehensive about fatherhood. Could I be a father? Would I be a good father? I had issues with my childhood and fatherhood, so I didn't get to always see in the public eye, especially black fathers raising their children. But your profile, I would always see you in London together, and I'd be like, right, like not a lot of rappers would even let anybody know they have kids. But you and her's relationship, even though, you know, I don't know behind the scenes, but it always looked like one that was close-knit and connected. And it really helped me. It really helped me see that, you know what, maybe I could do this, you know. And I've got a girl, I've got a daughter myself. So I have to first salute you and say thank you for that, even if you probably didn't even mean to do it, but that was the byproduct of it.
You know what it is? I think her mum and I aren't together, but we've really done an amazing job co-parenting and actually working together. I think the main thing we did, and why me and London are so close, is because I think growing up in a household together, I think it's easy to fall into the role of like a dad, where you kind of just chill in the front room. Your kid bothers you now and then in a day, but there's no focused individual time. So the fact that we split up forced that focused individual time. And then because we get on, it allowed us to basically treat London like essentially a business that we ran together. We're both the directors of this business that is our daughter, and everything we do is in the best interest of.
Oh, am I freezing? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so it's the best interest of that business.
And I think that's why I think it worked so well, and it was natural. And I never, the only visions I ever had about being a dad before I became a dad was riding in my car with my child in the front seat and sitting on the sofa watching TV with them.
Wow.
I didn't pass that, to be honest, and we've done that already. So
no, I love it, man. Was there any intentional focus to bring business or the element or the arena of business her way, with you yourself being very business orientated? Was that a focus, or that was just leading off what London showed interest in?
I think, yeah, I've never wanted to push London in any direction, because I think that's where a lot of African parents went a bit wrong. Because I think what it does, especially, is I think it just taught us to be employees.
Yeah.
Like, go to school, read books, do this. It just teaches you to be an employee, and I don't actually necessarily want that for her. And I think education is key, but not for the purpose of exams and jumping through hoops, but to teach you discipline and just to arm you with the necessary tools and the tenacity to be able to navigate any situation. So one of the first things for me, for my daughter, was to put her into a good school and to prioritize education and furthering yourself above anything else. So as you'll see, if you go through, I mean, she's got the odd designer bits here and there, but I didn't focus my energy or finance on that. I would rather put that into her as an individual. Yeah, so I'd rather a tutor or school fees over a bloody Gucci tracksuit.
Yeah. And London, would you say that you felt the effects of that in terms of the education you received? Did you feel that was of benefit for you while you was in school?
Yeah.
In school? Yeah.
It's like, he tells me like that obviously work is very important, but then most parents would like say to their children that they want them to be like doctors or be like a doctor or be or like a lawyer or something they want you to be. But he says to me that you can do whatever you want. I don't care. Well, yeah, it just, as long as you have like an education to fall back on. So I think it's important that he did do that, and because otherwise I would have just like been like spoiled, or I would have all this stuff and be like dumb. Yeah. But I instead have a balance.
Yeah, that is, oh man, it's a beautiful, man.
Understand was it? So was it last year we started talking about assets and liabilities and stuff, and understanding the difference between being able to buy something and being able to afford it. So just having the financial capital to be able to make it, but not actually being able to afford the item. So I think those are the things I think a lot of people miss, is understanding money and what it is as a vehicle to do other things. And obviously she's 12, she's not going to grasp that completely. But as long as I can plant the seeds now, then I know if I'm dead, she's all right.
Yeah, 100%. And was that reflected in you giving her a loan and not just gifting her that money?
It's either you pay me back or I own a percentage of your business.
Oh, sorry, say that again? So you cut out.
First of all, she thought it was free money. And I said, no. I said, it's either you pay me back the money or I own a percentage of your business. And she didn't want to give me a percentage, so she gave me back the money.
London, you didn't want to give no percentage to that.
Because I just think it's easier just to get it done instead, because I didn't want him to own some of my business, because then he could have, like, he has a say in.
This is jokes. You didn't want your dad to finesse you at the end when you're selling this for 2 million, 5, 6, 10 million. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. I was going to ask, are you, Jifesh, like, are you proud of her and what she's becoming?
Yeah, I mean, she's one of the only things that can bring me to tears, to be fair. And I think just even, it's amazing to see, I think, with, like, for yourself, looking at a 1.5-year-old and trying to imagine that person being like a full-blown human being with nation to give. It's incredible to see. So, and people say it feels like yesterday. It doesn't, to be honest. I can't even bloody remember as a baby, yeah, but now I'm a full human being around me that I'm super proud of. Super, a reflection of myself and her mum and her family, aunties, everybody, just giving that input and keeping everybody on the right track, I think. I think, yeah, but like, of course I'm proud. Very proud.
And London, you were mentioning earlier about the importance of having like positive female role models around you. How I guess instrumental has your mum been in your kind of growing up and who you're becoming?
She has like played a huge part, a huge role. She inspires me the most because of like she's a female. She has her own business, and like she's my mum, so we do like obviously argue and have this and like get like angry at each other sometimes. But in the end, at the end of the day, she's my mom and she teaches me like the stuff I need, and everything she says is like in my favor to help me.
Yeah.
So she definitely is a big part, and she's been helping me so much with the whole lip gloss stuff, and she's very proud of me.
Oh, wonderful. We're all proud. You look in the comment section. It says we all are proud of you. So, you as an individual, though you're doing this maybe in your small world of lip gloss, like in a wider spectrum, like you're inspiring a lot of people, not just like young people, just young girls, but just even us as adults and raising children. You're not perfect. You're not 100% perfect. You're going to have good points and bad points, but you do inspire us to be like, okay, look, this is a way that we can raise a child to have a business at such a young age, whatever they want to do. But giving a young person the full keys and the full reign. Like I remember, in your post, Chief, you mentioned how you asked her to get a business plan, and all these things are you, London, off your own back, saying, all right, I need this. This is what I'm going to get. This is how I'm going to make a profit. Was it hard even creating that business plan for yourself? Where did you go to learn about how to create a business plan?
Daddy told me like what he wanted like to know. So I put like a PowerPoint together. I think it's 2 weeks. Up at the day because I didn't have anything to do. That's what I was doing, and I just sat there writing everything down, learning all of the stuff I needed to know.
Where did you learn it from? Because I think that's because I didn't help her at all.
Yeah.
I always say, well, who's your friend? On
Google.
Yeah.
Nothing you can't learn on the internet.
Yeah. So I was looking at pictures of business plans just to know like, ins and outs and what is on there because I hadn't done one before. So I just put everything on there and made sure all numbers and everything was there for him.
And GFS, why didn't you? It's interesting because she brought the idea to you, and you could have just been like, "All right, cool, yeah, we'll talk about it next week." What made you also put the pressure on her to say, "All right, well, if you're serious about this, if you really want to pursue it, go and actually research it, come back to me, and etc."
I think basically it's just to demonstrate that anything in life requires that level of due diligence to be, and you have to be committed to it, which is why she has to put her own money in as well. Like you could come to me and I could want investment from you for a business, right? But you're not going to give me all the money and then watch me live in a £10 house, drive a big car, and not put any of my own money in. So I need to know that if I can't sleep at night because of my investment, nor can you. And you need to see that level of commitment. And I want her to know that it's always going to take that all the time. And so I left, as I said, I didn't help her with anything. I didn't help her do the logo. I didn't help her do the business plan. I didn't help her source materials. I literally did absolutely nothing. All I did was give her and say, if you want to do it, get it done. And that's it. And that's literally what she went and done.
Oh, man.
And that's what I'm most impressed with. And I think it's a testament of the day, because obviously I think as kids, we all probably had little ideas or businesses. People tried to grounds, mow lawns. I think I tried to do a tutor business. I used to sell sweets in school and stuff like that. But now with the internet, the scope is so much bigger that they can harness it and understand it when they're young. Then, boy, the world's your oyster.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. London, what would you say to, say, for example, another 12-year-old that wants to start up a business? What kind of encouragement would you give them?
I'd say don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it. Make sure that you are committed, and you do you, boo.
I love it. Do you think it is important for young people to get into business early?
It's not necessarily like it's important, but I think that not many people do it because they feel that like they won't be taken seriously or nothing will happen. But hard work definitely pays off, and just I think that it's a good thing to do, like as a child or like when you're young, because then you can grow with your business. So,
That's you're preaching. That's deep. That's a high five for real. Where is Pretty Little Glosses going to be in 5 years' time? What's your kind of ambitions for Pretty Little Glosses? Will we see it stocked anywhere? Any shops you would love it to be on? Where do you see it?
Well, she's just got a distribution for like 40 pharmacies.
What?
So, yeah.
What? Hold on.
Yeah.
This is serious. I love this. I love this. This is amazing. 40 pharmacies.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I think this is what we're supposed to do. I think even like around the whole Black Lives Matter thing and all the rest of it, right? If you see, I kind of just stay quiet most of the time and just keep myself to myself, right? Because I think it's more important to be doing.
Yeah.
So what I'm always doing is doing. So we're supposed to be able to provide opportunities for our kids that weren't available to us because our parents are first-generation immigrants and all the rest of it. Yeah. So it's my job when my daughter or offspring have an idea or want to do something that I'm going to be able to enhance and accentuate whatever that is. Yeah. So it happens to be that one of my friends is in the industry. He's seen it, calls me up. Oh, look, we could do this, blah, blah, blah. Wow. Another one calls me talking about, do you want me to introduce you to the super drug lady? I think that's really the key, is that once we raise our stock and value as individuals, then we pass that energy on to our kids, and then she'll pass an even greater amount of that onto her kids.
Awesome.
That's
so when does this go? When does this go out?
Once she gets all these other orders out.
Yeah. The pressure is on. Wow. So I can walk. Is it super drugs? Are you allowed to say it?
No, it's a different one, but that was another contact I had as well.
Wow. Okay.
Sure, but,
so I will soon be just walking into getting my aftershave or whatever, and I can pick up some Pretty Little Glosses from my door.
Well, no, what's that? Okay.
So, say again?
You know when you just see it on the counter? It's like, hey, throw that in.
Nice. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, I'm going to ask, see if anybody in the comment section has any questions. This has been really, 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 really inspiring. We just all salute you, man. We're proud of you, London. We're proud of your father and your mother and the way that they've just kind of poured into you and what they've kind of created and creating. Is there anybody got any questions that you want? We're on 45 minutes, so that's cool. If you've not got any questions, let me know. For you, Fresh, what are you working on at the moment? You at the pinnacle of dropping Alfie, you left us and you just went silent. But again, you're someone that you mentioned. You're just a doer. And we've seen through like Disturbed in London, Young Bane, Prince of Peckham, we've seen you just do things. Is there anything that you're working on at the moment?
We've got another venue that will be opening in South London.
Cool.
Hope 2021. I'll let you know the name of that when that comes. Just still working. Like we've got the football agency stuff with Avalon. So sports and advisory. So we've got an advisory and consultancy company for athletes and musicians to spend their money in more productive ways, essentially.
So rather than just chains and cars, like
chains and cars. Just I think they can afford to live in 10 to 20% of their income, and they should be making 80% of it work for them. So we're working on that with Avalon. And I'm just you know me, I just make money. That's what I want.
I love that.
Whatever it is.
You just make money.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a question here. So can you see the question on the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, do you make...
Shantology.
Do I make the glosses myself? Yes, I do make the glosses myself. They're all made from scratch, and I make them myself.
And so you put the stickers on, you're mixing it, you're putting in the... How long is that?
What do you mean? I know what you mean. Like,
because so that, you know...
This is still my idea.
Oh, you don't, she doesn't want you to...
I hit... Oh, come on. Protecting that. Get that patented. Real quick.
Yeah.
Say again?
Yeah, she doesn't want industrial espionage.
We've got another question. It says here, I want to ask Chief Ash, what's the most difficult part of raising a black girl and teaching her how her colour, how her colour could affect her business? Oh, interesting.
This is like a weird thing. Do we really cover these topics that often? The fact that, apart from more recently.
Yeah, but not like really.
Yeah.
But like when we're talking about my aunties.
So I think the main thing, and this sounds nuts, I refuse to accept that it should make a difference. And I know it does, but honestly, that's the way I've approached everything. Like no one can tell me because I'm black that it makes any difference in the world. I promise. Like, and that's me in a school with being like 6 black boys in a whole year.
Wow.
In my school, in a private school, living on a horrible estate in Brixton Hill, at the poshest school, but I just didn't let any of it make a difference. I always felt if you think about it, it would like preempt your actions. Okay. So with her, you're a G regardless. You're just a G. It doesn't matter like what color you're just a G. That's it. Like if anyone treats you differently, more for them, and most of all it's temporary. I just hate to dwell on that fact a lot of the time. Yeah. But I'm very aware it's a real thing. Yeah. That you're gonna have to work hard, you're gonna face some problems. The world is not a nice place. Yeah. But for yourself, you just have to crack on. I hear that. Like, bro, like even now sitting in Prince of Peckham, these are places that we grew up in that, you know, we thought were horrible, then other people come buy them up, take them over. We faced plenty of obstruction trying to do this, but for Clem, my cousin, never let the fact that he's a black landlord affect anything. keep it moving. Yes, we have to work harder, but you have to work harder just coming from where we're from anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Love that. Millie J. Hire says, what's your favourite gloss from your collection?
I definitely have two favourites. The first one is my one, the clear one, London. And then the second one is Ava, the peach one.
The peach one. What made you name them after your cousins?
It was something that just came to me because, like, I thought that they're my cousins. I'm really close to them, and they were all girls, so I just thought that's like the best option. So I just named them all after my cousins, and they all matched like their names, so it worked.
Works well. We've got a comment here from Miss Lulu Creates. Miss Lulu Creates says, she just wants to point out how nice the glosses are. I usually shy away from the glosses, but they're very, very well done. All right, so this is customer live feedback. I love it. Another one says, it's not a question, but I'm super geeked for you, London. So inspiring and feel honored to see the beginning stages.
Thanks.
And I think this is what people are loving. They're actually seeing the come up, because people think it's just overnight. But no, it's a work in progress. You're going to get better and better. There'll be pitfalls. There might be some mistakes along the way. But at every stage, you showing that process, it just brings so many people in. Love it, love it. Another one says, are there new glosses coming?
I have got some new glosses coming. I'm going to work on fulfilling all the orders, and then I'm going to be bringing out a new gloss and also 2 glosses that are limited edition.
Come on, you went down the limited edition route. Come on. I love it, I love it. Next one we've got says, okay, I think we kind of mentioned this, but let's say, where's it gone? Will you branch out to do more than lip gloss? I think you mentioned it before. This is Danny Yeager. This is my brother-in-law. Big up, Danny.
Yes, as I said, I want to do like lip care, so lip hydrators, lip scrubs, and lip balms, just to like see what else is there.
Mm-hmm. Would you ever go to branch out to America?
You sold some.
I have sold some internationally. Internationally.
What countries?
I've sold some in America. I don't know exact countries, and also Sweden and the Netherlands and Amsterdam.
Awesome. International London. I love it. Okay. All right. Have we got any more questions? We're on 53 minutes. This has been amazing. And I just want to continue to salute you. Let me see if I got any more questions that I had. Yes, actually, I wanted to ask you this, London. Like, you're 12 years old, yeah? And I don't want to use the stereotype of black people, but the way you present yourself and the way you speak and the way that you are at this age, it's how can I put it? I don't want to say it's well spoken. It's just confident. That's it. You've got a lot of confidence, even when you're doing your IG videos and you're presenting who you are to us. It's with such confidence. Where does that come from?
It's just like a personality trait. Like, I am known for like being very confident, and I like to speak and like express myself and like how I feel. And also, going to school, we don't get told, we get told to just like express ourselves and like be out there. And also I've been going to stage school since I was 5, so I obviously got confidence from that, doing like performances on stage. And why be like all shy if I got all this stuff in like to say? There's no point keeping it up inside. So
I love it. Miss Joyce says, Miss Joyce UK, no, Miss Joyce K. What are your hobbies other than lip glosses? Yeah, what other things are you interested in?
I do gymnastics.
You do what, sir?
I do gymnastics.
Okay.
I also love acting, so I do acting as well.
Yeah, I saw
And
you do a few TikToks.
singing, dancing, acting, singing.
So are we going to see some adverts, some lip gloss adverts with you singing, dancing, acting?
Maybe, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Nice. All right. Any closing words for everybody? What's that?
No.
You should do a dance now. We can do a pretty little gloss dance. I think they'll like it.
That's true, actually. I got music if you need, London. Is there anything, London, you want to say to your pretty little gloss fans out there watching who have been locked in for this hour?
Oh, thank you for watching and like sitting here listening to me talk. And I hope you get my lip glosses because they are one of the best. They are the best. And have a nice night and evening.
Where can they find your product? Plug.
They can find my product on my website, which is linked in my bio of Instagram.
Awesome. And guys, we're going to put that, we'll again promote that onto the page. So make sure you follow. If you're not following already, you may not even like lip gloss yourself. Don't worry. Buy it for your niece, buy it for your daughter, or even just buy it to have it as a time capsule. You can show them. Actually, for me personally, I'm going to get some and show it to my daughter and be like, look, years ago, you see that girl London? Now I know that she's worth 80 billion. But there was a time when I actually got to interview her when she was so young, and this is what she first started off with.
Well, that's what people forget.
People like most people think like children, but they are for adults. Like everyone, like I know loads of adults that are using it. Like my mum uses it every day. She's got like that much left, and loads of people use it. So it's not just for children; it's also for adults.
Yeah, love that. Well, thank you both of you for your time. Thank you to your mum as well. We really just, again, we celebrate everything you're doing. And I always tell anybody that comes on this platform, we don't just pick you out of the blue. It's really thought out. And if we do put you on this platform, it's because we endorse what you're doing. We promote what we're doing. So anything you put out there, if you see a retweet from us, if you see a repost from us, it's because we support what you're doing and we love what you're doing. So keep going. We want to see this everywhere. And no matter how whatever form you put it in, we'll be just there to support you and be by your side. So thank you so much for taking this opportunity and your time out to just talk with us. And we're just wishing you all the best, all the best, all the best.
Pick up.
Take care. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Guys, thank you for joining us. 21 questions. Man, such an inspirational girl, inspirational woman doing amazing things, and parents who are just pouring into their child just to make them do the best that they can in this world. If you've never ever checked out 21 questions, I think we've got like 14 or 15 episodes. Click the link in our bio, go check it out. And if you're watching this on repeat, thank you for joining us, but go back as well. Click the link in our bio. Our YouTube channel is there, our Spotify is there, and our Apple Podcast is there. We've got amazing guests from Zizi Mills to Bissy Atkins, Simply Andy. Who else have we had? We've had Velma Simmons, Dior Bidiaco, so many people. So, oh no, the gift for the guests. You know what? I won't lie, JK, I flopped this week, but my bad. But yeah, man, guys, make sure you check out all the episodes. We're going to be back here next week, Thursday, 9 p.m. I've been Icy, and this has been 21 Questions. We've got 30 seconds left. Jump in the comment section. Let me know how you found this evening. Let me know how you found this evening. I want to big up Becky, big up Anita, Shantalogy, big up to you. Big up Diana. Danny Yeager was in the building. Miss Lulu, big up to you. Millie in the building. Miss Joyce, big up to you. Who else we got in the building? Floss and Pop UK. Big up Pippa Monique. Who else we got? We've got 2 seconds left. I gotta go.